Phil Spencer, head of Xbox, says that they aren't working on a stream-only console at Xbox. Says that it's inevitable, but still far into the future. We've talked about that here a couple times, theory crafting over how many more of these, hard copy consoles we're going to get. Do you still think that we're on the last one now?
Yes. I think we are. I think this is it.
So the Xbox Scarlet, the PS5,
that's the show.
that's the final.
I think that's the final countdown for
Yeah.
consoles.
Okay.
For a long time. I mean, we're talking. Oh, I'll just throw random. I'm thinking 10 to 15 years. I think we're getting. This is it. And then I think after that, whatever Sony does, whatever, it all could be a subscription base, a controller, whatever, because it's coming. The future's coming, especially with 5G and shit. Like, future's coming, bro. And consoles are going to be obsolete, or the thought of a console. I think if we're getting another piece of hardware that's big and powerful, they're going to come out with computers. And it's literally just going to be basically a computer that plays the games that you want to play. But I don't even think we're going to go that far, because I think it's counterproductive to where we're going. I think it's just all going to be internet-based, right on your TV, with a controller, no console, no nothing. You're in a subscription service. You're buying your games online. No more of this. I truly think we're going there. I
think we're going there too. I'm just trying to envision how long it's going to. It depends on how fast the internet catches up, because in terms of service. So right now, so much of North America has such terrible internet that there is no way that you could risk, even possibly in 8 years from now, 10 years from now, going all in on no hardware games. I think you cut such a substantial chunk of your market out, and you got to think it's not just North America. You've got your the Asian market, you've got Europe as well. Not every country is privy to god tier internet with not just good download speeds.
But we're talking I mean, think about where we could be 10 years from now. That is like, dude, my son will be 10, 11 years old. No, I can't even imagine, not only in terms of technology.
I get you.
But like to think that there's going to be another console 6-7 years after the PS5 and the next Xbox, I don't think so. I think the machine is going to be so powerful, and computers are the processors, everything is so powerful. I just think the shift is coming. I do not foresee another console for a minimum 10 years after the next one, probably 15. And I think it would almost be like a gift to the people that still want that feeling. But I think the vast majority of the market is going to be doing what Stadia is doing, or the idea of what Stadia is doing. Who knows if that'll even work? But I think that's where we're going. And I see what you're saying, but it's like, think about where we were 10 years ago and to where we are now.
You know what the sad thing is, though, for a lot of the states, internet, not a lot better in those last 10 years. Still pretty dog shit. Even people that have fiber, it's data caps. It's not even speed. It's data caps.
Yeah.
And connection quality. You might have 1 gig down, but the connection quality, how many hops you're getting from server to server, you're only as strong as the weakest link in that hop, and you could just have absolute terrible connection and never be able to make use of your your 1 gig down. And so, in a service that's relying on millisecond latency times, to have a weak hop anywhere in that ISP's link, you're going to be fucked. The quality, the gameplay.
I agree.
It's going to be terrible.
I agree with that, but I just think that we can't even comprehend what is going to be in store for us 10 years from now. I think it's going to be above.
I think it will. Okay, so here's my idea. So you're thinking 10 years from now, we're getting rid of all this stuff, whatever, right?
Yeah.
And we're going when
we're going to the next generation. So like not this one that's coming,
no,
but the one after.
So 2030, because the next one is 2020. So 2030.
Yeah.
I think we still get hard whatever 2030. I think that we start to see them launch stream-only versions of the consoles, because the SKUs are not going to be as expensive for them to produce. and have that as an option for people. But I don't think the market in 10 years will be big enough to go all in on that, but it will be big enough that they can invest in producing
start
stream-only
it.
boxes
Yeah.
to go alongside of this stuff, because their services and stuff will be ready, but I think they have to wait for the market to be big enough for them to actually think we can build 2 million of these boxes, and we'll sell 2 million of these boxes. Whereas right now, if they looked at the market, you couldn't possibly sell enough for them to make their money back, especially when you're doing the first run of these things. Like the first run of any console, you're losing money almost every time.
Of course, it's so expensive.
And that's with a market that's ultimately, like we're seeing, 30, 40, 50, 60 million people.
Yeah.
So you take that number down to, let's say, 10, and you get your risk is just goes through the roof. So I think we've still got more hard stuff coming until the market hits a point where the crossover happens. Does that mean that 5G has to be the answer to it? Maybe, but 5G is still largely only going to be city centers and maybe suburbia. 5G is incredibly expensive because it's a super strong signal, but the signal strength dies off immediately, like super quick. Like the distance that it travels is next to nothing. So, you're not talking about going into, when I say rural, I don't mean like a kilometer or 2 kilometers in between houses, but you know what I mean? So outside of a major city, it just gets way too expensive. You never make the money back. So without that, you still need cable or fiber into homes in a not insignificant number of places that will, not just in North America, but in elsewhere, where the data cap isn't a problem anymore, which I think is the biggest hurdle. It's not necessarily the speed anymore, it's the data cap. And the connection quality itself, not just the speed.
I honestly think our
quality.
minds are going to be blown with internet and how everything is going to be
It's
going
not
in
that it
10
won't
years
exist.
from now.
It will be how much is it going to cost people and where will it be available. Google Fiber exists in a few places and it blows everyone out of the water. We already have God tier internet.
Yeah.
I actually have, my internet at home is actually so fast that my internal house, my switches and my motherboard
Can't even keep
aren't
up with them
fast
off.
enough.
Yeah.
I need a 10 gig switch and a 10 gig Ethernet port for my 1.5 gig line coming in, and I just don't have.
Yeah.
So, we're already there. We are in the future is now. But
Getting it to the consumer.
getting it to the consumer,
and affordable, that it makes sense.
Affordable and with no cap.
Yeah.
Right. So
I agree.
that'll
It could go anyway. It could go either way. It's either that, or the consoles are going to get longer in stretches. So
well,
like
what
we
saw in
had
the last
this time,
couple, right?
Yeah, this
I think
time
it was like 6 years. This is 6, 7.
Yeah, I think
so.
the
I think
next
6
one,
to 8.
Yeah, I think we might even
Or
go
8 to
10.
10?
I think we might going to go up to 10, almost 8 to 10. It's probably pretty safe.
Oh, especially since we're getting these half-step consoles now, right?
Yeah.
Like we're getting the Xbox and the Xbox One
So
S.
then if we are getting another console, then we get another big beefy console. It goes another fucking long stretch.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And then it implements, like you said, it might be a mix of both, right? It might give the alternative. Hey, we've got a console, but for those that have the internet capability, try out our new technology. It works it's going to blow your mind.
I'm almost positive that's how it's going to go.
Well, it almost might have to go that way because just
enough.
to shock the whole world of no console, it's all online, have fun, or if you can't play, it's all right, man.
Quitting it cold turkey.
Yeah, no.
Don't you guys have phones?
It'll probably be a gradual thing.
Yeah.
So you never know. We'll see.
Yeah.
Interesting stuff.
It'll be.
I'm already over console gaming, to be honest with you. I haven't been. I mean, I'm a PC gamer through and through, bro. I used to be that type of guy that used to just fuck off with your PCs.
I don't really care where it comes from. Just give me the fucking game that's good.
Dude.
Just give me a good video game.
Honest to God, dude, I just prefer being on the PC. I think it just runs better. It looks
does.
better.
That's just objective.
Yeah, well, exactly. Just what it is with consoles is being able to sit down and just fucking turn on a game and melt your brain.
That's right.
Because when you're sitting at a computer, there's something about sitting, because you do so much more on the computer.
Yeah.
You do your social media, you watch your favorite streamers, you jerk off, you do all these different things on the computer. So it isn't as relaxing. It's almost like it kind
of feels like a job.
It feels like a job. It feels like it doesn't feel, if it feels too normal, it doesn't feel like an event. It doesn't feel like something special.
Which is why I like to sit on the couch.
That's the thing about console gaming.
Yeah.
Is when I'm in the other room on a sofa. There's no computer in front of me. It's a console and a TV.
Now it's an event.
And a control. Now it's an event. I'm there for purpose.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Even though I am there for
There's
a
no
computer as well.
distractions.
There's no distractions.
It's just game.
It's just game. There's no Facebook on another monitor. There's nothing going on. It's just me in the game.
That's right.
Chilling on something comfy.
That's
with
right.
the lights off and maybe some pot lights on, a beer in the fucking cup holder, and it's just leave me the
It's
fuck
game
alone.
time.
Kid, get away. Wife, get away. This is me in this game right now, or online telling some cuck, to fuck himself while I'm shooting him, in a game of Call of Duty. That's
Yes.
that's an event for me.
Yes.
And that's what is very special. And that's the only reason why I buy consoles now is because in the off chance I want to do it, and it's rare. It's like twice a year where I sit down and there's a game I want on console. I want to sit down. I want to shut up. That's what I spend the money for. But that's me. I know there's tons of people out there that just love console gaming.
Well, of course,
rightfully
yeah.
so. But I think a lot of us, especially where the culture is with Twitch and everything, spend so much time on the computer. It's nice to get away and do what we love on a different medium.
Yes.
And that's what's so great about a console.
100%.
And that controller. There's just work involved doing this.
I do not relax when I play PC games ever.
No.
I never have.
No. Even in a relaxing game.
It still feels...
Even like Minecraft. You're
Yes.
fucking still doing too much.
Yes.
I
never feel relaxed at the computer.
No.
So, yeah, anytime that I can sit on a couch and have a controller in my hand,
that's
the fucking winner.
That's the winner. And that
100%.
still has to happen at your house here before this.
Oh. Well, your schedule.
Well, fit me in. I'll fit you in.
The crossover point is coming. It's straight, the vertical line. There's no curve. It's a vertical line.
That's what we're going
It's a
with.
vertical fucking line.
There we go.
Phil Spencer also says that he likes the idea of giving Mixer benefits to Xbox Game Pass members, which I think is smart.
So who's that? Okay, what? Say that again.
So Phil Spencer, same guy, head of Xbox, saying that he does like the idea of giving Mixer benefits to those who have the Xbox Game
hey,
Pass.
it's Microsoft.
Just makes sense.
Why wouldn't you?
Package that shit.
Why wouldn't you? Give yourself
Package that
another
shit.
something that Twitch can't do.
Exactly.
Why not?
Get more on there. You know that's happening.
Yes,
100%.
I mean, there's things that Twitch does that
to what degree?
other
Well, it's like
companies
the
can't do.
Amazon Prime,
exactly.
Twitch Prime
That's
thing.
a huge thing.
It's
man.
it's an add-on benefit, right?
That was genius, man. Taking
It
your
was.
already Twitch Prime
I
and
think
giving
they're losing
somebody
money on that.
But you know what though, the services and everything, especially where they're
Yeah.
The only reason why I started watching The Boys is because I have
'cause you
Amazon
have it?
Prime. I would have
true.
never watched that show if
That's
it wasn't
true.
for that.
It's true.
Ever. And it's like a big show. Like they're dumping money into advertising on that like crazy.